Hello everyone, I am Ignited Trap, and in today's video we're doing stuff I want to do. First off, I'm going to show off my army of Zungario Theorems, I believe they're called Zungario Theorems. Still getting used to pronouncing it that way. The last time I actually did anything on here, I was live streaming. And we did not do all this. I did a bunch of other stuff. But we tamed this thing. You know, we tamed these guys. We didn't tame all of these. These are all babies of the ones I did tame. I tamed 2 of them. And that is the mother of all of them, or grandmother of a lot of them, that we tamed. We tamed it in the live stream. And then this big guy up here, we tamed. He was the high level that we tamed. And I've been moving his stats over while keeping the colors of the female, and so far I'm trying to I'm at the very end of narrowing down the stats through these 2. That's the perfect male, and then that has most of the stats that I want, but I'm trying to get him perfect, so I have a 209 female for me if I decide to mutate them. And then all of these are ones that I don't want, but instead of just killing them on the spot, I had an idea. I can kind of use them like a boss army. I can use them to help me hunt alpha versions of these guys. By the way, over the weekend or a few days ago, I don't know, this video will be coming out like Friday, I think, or something, whatever. I was busy and I was playing this game, and I actually hunted down some alphas. So I'll probably be showing those clips after saying this. I should be, you know, because I killed some alphas off camera, but I did kind of off camera. I wasn't recording, but I decided to record it, but I didn't talk in it. So it's clips of me killing them and then seeing what loot I got. And then I also have some clips of me getting loot drops. So I should be showing that off. And then after y'all have seen that, I want to go kill more alphas. There are a couple or a few alpha versions of these guys in the swamp next to my home. And the alphas give really good loot. Like, they give good saddles for these guys. So we're going to take a few of them with us and go fight a couple of the alphas. Now, before we do, I want to grab a couple saddles just to give these guys the best fighting chance we can. So let's get these two. Actually, no, let's get this one, because this is the second best, or third best, whatever. And let's put it on them. Now, I want to tame an Antrodemus this episode. So we're going to see about that. But let's see. Which ones have the best health? You're on 8,000, 8,000. Okay, you're on 15,000. So, Soldier 1, you will get... Yeah, you can have that saddle. It's fine. And then there should be... What about Soldier 8? Soldier 8 has good health and probably other good stats as well. Yeah, it has the good melee. Wait a minute. Do we have a female? I would rather put this on a female because if they're mate boosted, that would be better. Soldier 10 is not fully healed. Wouldn't be a point of putting it on it. Do we not have a female with 15k health that is healed? No, we don't. Do we? Missing melee. Soldier 6. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll put it on Soldier... We'll put it on Soldier 8. And we'll go out there and we'll see about fighting those alphas. Now, I think I'm gonna grab my Dinosuchus. Actually, yeah. We'll grab my Dinosuchus. And then we'll fly over there on Miss Griffin, which we tamed in a past episode. By the way, if y'all end up enjoying this video and want to see more, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to show support. You know, really, maybe share it with a friend or someone or in some group that you know likes Ark and might like my videos. That'd be really helpful. And if you have any ideas for an episode or just a name idea for a creature that doesn't have a name, leave it in the comments down below. Alright. Here we go. There's one of them. They don't spawn in with their full health, but there's a few of them around. They're huge as well. So that's a level 90. There should be 2 more in the swamp, I believe. Let's see. I could be wrong. I thought there were more. Maybe they were killed off. I don't know. Pretty sure I saw them in the live stream. I don't remember, though. Yeah. More levels in the... Okay. I thought those were mutations. Not in my Griffin. Yeah, there's one over here. There's one. That doesn't have as much health. Let's start with this lower level one. It won't be as tough for our guys. Especially with the saddles on them. The saddles got decent armor. Hey! Piss off, Dillo. Yeah, piss off. I gotta see what's in this bag. Nothing good. Oh my goodness, everything just wants it. Alright, let's get the Dinosuchus out. You two, go fight that thing. The alphas are freaking huge, dude. Like, Zungariotherums are already big as is, but alpha Zungariotherums are huge. And they're also immune to bleed, just like normal Zungariotherums. They do a lot of knockback. Yeah, keep him... I would say keep him focused on me, but he got a big hitbox. He's sitting everyone. Oh, sweet. I got some of the loot off of him. Alright. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I wanted to kill him. Look at the loot I just got. 102 armor. Ramshackle armored saddle. And then I got a sparkler skin. And then I got an ascended blueprint for a Zungariotherum saddle. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. Alright, well, there's more of them around here. Let's go ahead and go track them down. Oh, hey, I level up. Sweet. What do I want to put that into? More fortitude. Never hurts to have more fortitude. Okay, well, we're running over. I'll go ahead and we'll be there in a minute. Alright, here we are. Here is the next alpha we're gonna fight. This one's a bit stronger. It has a good bit more health. Something scary I learned about these guys is if they go around and they kill stuff and they like harvest them, like harvest bodies like a carnivore, they heal like a carnivore. So these guys have the potential to gain their... Well, this one would have the potential of having 287,000 health. Also, the stuff in the environment's gonna help it fight, too. Like, I've noticed that Parasitheriums help the Zungariotherums in fights. Oh, it harvested the dead... It harvested the, whatchamacallit? The Capro, and it healed. Even with all this damage we're doing. Yeah. Go in, boys! Get that damage in. I probably should have put the stronger saddle on one of these guys, honestly. I didn't think about that. Yeah, now we got it down to the health it started with. Just about. Ooh. Go ahead and hit it with a gigabyte. Oh my goodness, this is an interesting battle. These things, if they were to heal all the way or spawn with all their health, these would be like world bosses. They get so strong. It's freaking crazy. Die! It's almost there. We got it. Wonder what kind of loot I got out of that. I was hoping I'd get like a neat saddle. Yeah, that's like basic alpha loot. That sucks. Okay. We'll take it, I guess. Alright, we'll be moving on with our plans. I want to tame an Antrodemus. Probably going to take my original Zungariotherum out and use it for stuff. Alright, we have finally found, off camera, we have found a high level, a decent level, Antrodemus. I'd say high level. 135, max level is 150. Yeah, I'd say it's a high level. Oh, we got other problems. We got a level 130 Alpha Arcology Cerrado next to it. And then Antrodemus, or however it's pronounced, basically a giant aloe, is running around causing havoc with everything else. We need to get rid of that alpha. So we are gonna get on... We're gonna get on the Dinosuchus to do that, I think. Now, the way these Antrodemus guys are tamed is you need an aloe brain, and you gotta, like, send them into a berserk because... Oh, cool, they're running around together. That's lovely. That's great. Just what I needed. Oh no, the alpha... Is the alpha trying to kill it? I really hope it wasn't. He was losing a lot of health. You need to come fight me. Come on. Okay, I hope I can take this thing. Oh, it heals too. Okay, let's just get you away from it. I do not want you killing my prize. That is mine to tame, not yours to kill. Oh, you do a lot of damage per hit. It's alright, I brought the Zangariotherums with me, so if I have to, I can throw them out. No, I'm fine. This thing's taking a ton of damage. I'm taking a good bit of damage too, just for hitting it. Whew. Okay. Alpha Cerato Venom Spine. Nice. Okay. Cool. Awesome. You're cool looking. Anyway. Okay, so we gotta craft one of these aloe brains we have on us. I brought 5 of them just in case. We gotta craft one of them into like a brain that you throw on the ground so it will get pissed off. And then when it's in that pissed off state, you have to fight it and you gotta get it to like a very low percentage of health, like 1% or something. And then it just passes out. And that's it. Okay, what is the spoil time? 8 minutes? Okay, I got 8 minutes. I can get that done in 8 minutes. We're gonna run over towards it. We are in Gelly armor, so it'll be a little bit harder, but I've never tamed one of these guys before. I think I've done it once, but never on camera. I've never done it on camera. So, first time in my YouTube channel history, I will be taming one of these guys. Where did it run off to? I really hope another alpha doesn't show. Okay, here it is. I see it. Put it on the ground. It should come up to it. And it'll, like, sniff it. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna walk up to it. And it's like... Now it's mad, I think. Like, real mad or something. Yep, and then it's got the glow. And then, boom, we're gonna fight it with this guy. Now, I think it takes a lot less damage, and it does, like, a ton more damage. I don't know, I'm still doing some pretty good damage to it, though. Let's do a Mega Stomp. Yeah. Yeah, these guys don't got a lot of health, so it doesn't make them too tough. I may have over-prepared for this. Okay, we still can't Mega Stomp. Oh, we just Mega Stomped. Cool. I think they become immune to damage once you get them low enough health. Yeah. There we go. He's KO'd. Okay. Cool. Put you away. Now they really like prime meat. I don't have the kibble they need. They like regular kibble. I don't got kibble. But it should be fine. Okay, sweet. That went a lot better than I thought it would. I know that they get like, I don't know how many times. They take like 8 times less damage or something crazy like that. Maybe it's like 2 or 3 times less damage. And they do like maybe 4 times the damage when they're in that state. That went really fast. I'm really surprised. It went fast and it went well. Okay, let's throw some narcotics. We'll give it like 17 to begin with. Since it's gonna take a little bit. And then we'll let it get way lower on torpor. Whoa. Oh, okay. You're just after that thing. What if you mess up my taming? Wait, hey. Okay, you better not screw up my taming effectiveness. Okay, I need to put my armor on if I'm going to be defending this guy. Alright. We will run around, kind of make sure everything's okay. Harvest this body. I really don't want to mess that up. It'd be nice if it stayed invincible longer, but it stayed invincible long enough that I couldn't mess up the taming effectiveness myself, so that's nice. Okay, well, this is gonna take a little bit, so we're gonna time travel to when it's done. Just to go ahead and show you guys, it's got 29% taming off of one piece of prime meat, so it tames pretty well. I do have taming turned up a bit, but I mean, on my settings, that's how much it got. I mean, it says it'll take 4 prime meat to tame it, so it really won't take that long. But just a little intermission. I'm kind of just patrolling around, making sure nothing comes up and kills it or ruins the taming, because I'd be upset. I think the reason that fight went so well is because it's a Zungariothermium I used to tame it. These guys are immune to bleeds. So the bleed that this guy uses, or the kind of bleed, it's called broken bones, but it's a bleed that if you move, you take a certain percentage of damage. You know, it's like based on your health. So you'll take like 200, 400 damage and upwards if you move. And the Zungariothermium nullifies that. And it's just so it's just so powerful overall that it kind of makes it hard for this guy to stand much of a chance. And it does so much damage, as y'all saw. It was doing a lot of damage. So with it being so tanky and being immune to the most powerful attack that this guy has, I'm not too surprised that I tamed it so easily. That, and I had a saddle with over 100 armor on it. 101 armor it has. So you can see it at the left side of the screen below all the stats. It has a saddle on with 101 armor. And on top of that, Zungariothermiums naturally have a part of their bonus for being immune to bleed. They take 15% reduced damage from any attack that they're hit with. So they're just super tanky. And they have a lot of health. They're really, really strong. So I think that's why I won. So, well, I know that. I think it's all of that combined that just made it one-sided for this guy. Normally it's harder, you know. Normally, like the buff that these guys gets makes them like stronger than Rexes, which can be pretty tough early on. But some Zungariothermiums make things a bit easy. All right, well, I won't keep y'all around too long for my yapping. All right, it's tamed. Ooh, wow, that melee jumped up a lot. Oh my goodness. Wow, alright. That melee is the 3rd highest stat it has. It's tied with its oxygen. Its stamina is up to 34 levels into the stamina, and it has 40 levels into the health. So this guy is really tanky for one of these. I don't know if we're going to get much better health-wise for these guys. I did feed it a few too many narcotics. It also has giant slaying, so I think that means it would have gotten a buff against my Zungariothermium. This creature deals additional damage to larger targets, but less damage to smaller targets. So, yeah, I would imagine that would mean it would have been getting a damage boost against my dude. Alright, I dropped the brain down. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's trying to kill me. Alright, it's like the baby noticed me or something. Alright. Oh, goodness, that scared me. I thought I was dead. Okay, We're gonna have to get on something else. I was not ready for that. I didn't think it was gonna be able to... that it was just gonna come at me like that. I needed to get my fighter out so I could tame it. Whew. Alright. Now I'm ready for you to come at me. There we go. Whew. Oh yeah, that's another thing about Zungario theorems. Their damage goes up as they fight. Okay. That's a 145. It's not a female, sadly. I wanted a female one, but that works. Jeez. I did not expect it to notice me like that. Kind of scary when it does stuff like that. Jeez. Alright, well. Here, send me back to him. Oh, by the way, another thing. While we're waiting for it to tame. The way the saddle looks, these colors, I did these. I hope y'all like them. I like them, so they're staying. But tell me if you like them. Yeah, I really like these colors I did for the saddle. It's nice and red and black. It's got a very crimson red or what is maroon? Not maroon. That maroon red or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's red. Either way, it's red and it's cool. It's a super nice looking red. Alright, it's taking a little longer than I thought to tame. I thought it was going to tame any second, but I'm over here yapping and it still hasn't tamed. My goodness, the Zungario theorem is big. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Give me that prime meat. Let's see. Alright, finally. The journey is over. Well, not over, but the hunt is over so far. We have found, if it'll let me show you, a level 150 female Antrodemus, or however it's pronounced, with 30 levels into the melee. So let me go ahead and prep this brain and stuff. Grab the meat and all that. The gene scanner wasn't even leading me to this one either. I just saw it on the way. So we're going to craft up this brain. Now, it'll probably aggro on me anyway. Wherever it is. Should be just around this corner. Oh, I see it. It's after something. Hopefully it's not after, like, something that can kill it. Which would be one of these triceratopses. These claystrikes. It does seem to be fighting something. Whatever it is. Woo! Okay. Should get... Did you... I don't see the aura on you. Let's see. It's taking the same damage as the other one, so I assume the brain thing worked. It's gotta get pretty low health to... It's... Why did it die? Wait a minute, what? I stopped attacking and it still died. What? That made no sense. What? What even? I stopped attacking. What damage was it still taking? I don't get that. That's completely... It took the brain. It walked up to the brain. What? That's... What the... I want to retry at that. That's it. No. I'm going to spawn in another wild one. We're going to try this again. Hold on. I don't like that. No, that's the game not making sense. Alright. We spawned a new one in. New wild ones right there. Level 150. all the exact same stats. So I went ahead and put my ghillie suit on. Because I want that was just weird. I think that's the game screwing me over. And I don't like letting the game just screw me over and doing nothing about it. So, I'm going to run over and ghillie. We're going to drop this crafted brain. And we're going to run for it back to the Zangariatherium. And it should walk over to the brain. And it should get this glowing effect. There we go. Alright, now let's try this again. Oh, wow. It's hitting me a lot harder than before. Big hit. Alright, sweet. I believe that's how it should have went the first time. Yaha! Nice. Look at that. 224. What'd that melee jump up to on you? 38? Why did your oxygen go up to 43? What? 43 in the oxygen? Your highest stat was melee. Why didn't that stay? That's so... Oh, man. That's upsetty spaghetti. Okay, well, we're gonna go back home. Alright, we're back home. I've been back home for a minute. But, at home, I mean like here. Oh my goodness, it's been 30 minutes in the episode so far. I didn't even bother to show y'all some... Okay, alright, I'll show you after I talk about this. So... these are the best stats we got that I care about. Which, with Antrodemus, it's carnivore. The two best stats, or the most important stats you're going to care for, are health and melee, right? So this male has the best health out of all the ones we tamed. It has 41 levels into the health. And it has a decent 31 into the melee. So 41 into health, 31 into melee. Then the female here... has a close, decent, it's like third best health I have. 37 into health. Excuse me, I burped there. But it has by far the highest melee at 38 levels into the melee. So we'll breed these two at some point and make ourselves some really strong soldiers out of them and use them for whatever combat-related things I can think of. I don't know if I'll use them... over the Zangariatheriums, though. I mean, they're faster, and if I need them in smaller areas, they'll be better for that. But these guys have more health. They probably do more damage, or about the same damage. They do a lot of damage. And they're super tanky, and they're immune to bleed. So, it's gonna be hard to beat these guys out. I mean, but... that doesn't mean we can't have fun with these guys, you know? I can be like the Covenant out of Halo and have a bunch of different species or races fighting for me. Alright, so besides that, boom, new house. If anyone, you know, like I've been working on this house. On top of what I was working on for the weekend or over the weekend, taming and breeding all of these, I built this house. And I worked really hard on it so far. I think it's pretty good. This is the inside, pillars and stuff, and then the floor inside is wood to break it up some and add some different coloration to it. And then this is like the backyard, and it's a big platform here. If y'all can't tell what I'm doing here, I'm not putting everything inside because, well, the island is pretty safe and I like the view. Oh, I'm going to set up a workstation, basically, around this industrial forge that I also worked on during the weekend. So we got a generator right here, and we got a fabricator. I know they're intersecting, but in my mind, I like to pretend it's one big unit. It's like a generator with a fabricator built in. But so we got an Andy Forge fabricator generator. We don't got anything in here. I'm thinking on one of these walls maybe like this wall, I'm going to have refrigerators and stuff. And everything set up for making kibble and cooking things. And then we'll fill this place in with vaults and other stuff, and we'll decorate in here a bunch. And then there's the upstairs, which I'll definitely use for decorating and maybe more storage. It's basically just a big, neat storage house. I will be adding windows as well to help break up the design some and add more interest. I have a generator in here, and then I have a balcony. I really like this balcony I did. I think I put more work into the balcony, like per capita or whatever. Like, if you had to do a percentage of how much effort I put in, I would say I put more effort into this balcony alone just to make the whole place nicer than I did the rest of the place. I mean, the rest of the place was more effort overall. Well, not overall, but like resource-wise and placement and dealing with any arc shenanigans. But, I think it's a pretty nice place. I like it. And then the roof. I really like the roof up top. It's not just a completely flat roof right there. It meets that roof. It meets it at the bottom of that roof right there, the top one. This middle one or bottom one meets it. Let me see. If I get on... You don't have a saddle? Thought I had a saddle on you. Thought I had a saddle on both of you. That's weird. Alright, well... This is a pretty good view of the house on this guy. And then there's something else about this house I need to share with y'all. So besides this platform that'll be used for stuff, there's this big old ramp I got going up. Because I was worried about building this house over here. Because, it's going to be a pain in the butt if I go... Because I like to go to those islands over there to get metal. And then I put the Anki on the raft. I put Clanker on the raft, my big old modded clay Anki. I like to go across to that island, come back with the metal on it. But it would be a pain in the butt to walk it all the way around. So I just built a ramp, which looks pretty cool, going all the way up here, which will make it super easy if I'm coming from that direction to come up here and just drop off the metal. And the ramp's so big, I could walk up onto up it, or a Zungariatherium. So, I thought that was cool. I'm happy with this place. I hope y'all like it as well. I'm going to do more to it over time, you know, like if I kill some bosses and get some flags and head trophies and stuff, I'll put some trophy mounts on the sides. Now, we're keeping this house down here, but it'll probably be used more so for, like, storage and all of that. And I got all these dung beetles around it that I named. You know, we got Joe, we got Cheyenne, we got Echo and Noah and Mike and Ranger. Which, I just thought those were nice names. I just thought they were neat, funny names. And nothing else. There was something else I wanted to show y'all. Let me get on Miss Griffin. So we got this hill / mountain up here, right? We fly up this, which I could run up it with those stairs on the side that I did not build. And then there's all these rocks and stuff up here, right? Look at this! I did not know this about this island. This is a water well, or whatever you want to call it. It's a water vein, but you put a well on it. I didn't know that. I could have had a water source through that up here. But isn't this neat looking, or cute looking in a sense? It's got the nice little pink flowers and stuff up here by it, and it's kind of like surrounded by these rocks. I think that's super cool looking. I like it a lot. I think the design's amazing. Okay. Now, there's one more thing I want to do. I should... Alright, well... I want to ride around on one of these guys that we tamed. So... Let me go get a saddle and stuff made, and then I'll see y'all when I'm riding one. Alright, we are now on our armored Antrodemus. Look at this. Look at that. That is not the whole saddle. That's extra attachments. So this guy's got attachments that you can add, right? So he's got the saddle that's 25 armor. And then he's got the legs, armored gloves, There's not the legs, but that's 10 armor. It's 10 armor on everything. So overall, it's got an armor rating of 65. And you can actually get higher armored versions of different attachments, and I think the saddle as well. This is the first male we tamed, which actually has the second best health. It's actually really close. The other male had like one more level into health. It was 41. Y'all already watched that, but yeah, I already talked about that. And then it's got some pretty decent melee, so it's pretty strong. So we'll take this one out for a spin. Let's put 3 into health and 3 into melee. It's got crafting skill, but you can't level it. Wonder if you can get mutations in it. So let's see. How hard do you hit? Not too terribly hard. 139 damage, a normal bite. So it's got a bite. It's got a roar that makes certain things leave you alone. It's like the same thing the, whatchamacallit, the Parasaur has. It's got that attack. That's what causes the bone break, which is the same ability the Dinosuchus has. So like if this thing lives, it's now taking a certain bit of damage for moving for a certain amount of time, which this one is like, it's a cap on how much damage it can actually do, unlike the Dinosuchuses. So it doesn't, it only scales to a certain point. And then A is, if you're on Xbox, A is the claw attack, right trigger is the bite, and then left trigger is that big triple bite, which is your strongest attack. So let's go over here and fight this Parasitherium. Yeah, now it's taking damage for moving. The claw hits pretty hard. Yeah, it hits as hard as your bite, and it's a double hit. But I don't think it has the same range as your bite. I'm not sure. But the bite's just a nice spammable attack. Takes a moment. Alright, we really want to pump melee on this guy, I think. I think I have almost as much carry weight as this dude. Jeez. Alright, let's see what we can get up to. What kind of trouble can we get into with this dude? Wow, this guy really stomps whenever he runs. We got a level 20 Zangariatherium over there, and there's a level 85 Dinosuchus hanging out next to it. Let's just start a fight with both of these guys. Yeah, fight each other and me at the same time. Let's just get down to a big brawl. Slap, slap. Get slapped. He's eating the Zangariatherium while fighting me. Oh, he just healed back like all the health. Oh, that was not good. Now I'm getting hit with the same bone break he's getting. Which only... It's a bleed, but it only works if he's moving. I gotta quit talking like... I don't gotta teach y'all guys everything. I've said that like 5 times. Alright, well, we beat that Dinosuchus pretty handily. And we handled it well. Is that something over there? Is that a normal Dinosuchus? Yeah, it's just well, it's an archaeology one, but it seemed bigger from here for some reason. 55. Sure, let's try a 1v1 that's not being messed with. This guy's pretty tough. This armor we got's protecting us really well, though. Slap, slap. Bite, bite, bite. What is the little explosions going on? I guess there's a little fairy thing. It's a little Drakeling fighting a Dillo. Yeah, these guys do not hit too terribly hard. This is 30-something levels into the melee. And it's... Well, then again, that is a Zangariatherium. They got a 15% damage reduction. Get out of here, Capro. I mean, we're not even hitting the Capro or the Snake that hard either. Alright, we killed a summer drakeling. I think the best way to kill things with this is to, especially big things that are a lot stronger than you, is you hit them with that big triple bite and you run away. You let them chase you. And they sit there and take a percentage amount of damage for moving. Well, it's kind of like a percentage. I don't fully understand it. Slap, slap, get slapped, boy. Yeah. Alright. I don't want to fight the Parasitherium with kids. Its life's hard enough for having kids. Especially out in the swamp. Whoa, don't get hit with the bone break. Is it going to hold that forever? Nope. Now we're going to hit you with my bone break and run away. And let you take all that damage. Look at all that damage it's taking. You see its health ticking down. Hey, no, you can't just go and eat something else and then heal. Come here. Slap, slap. Yeah, this guy doesn't get up to a lot much else. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm fighting you. Yeah. Get wrecked. Okay. Let's see what else we can find around here to fight. See if we can find something a bit more challenging. Let's just go all melee. Why not? So that's 11. That's 44 levels total into the melee on this guy so far. Alright, is that a normal Deinosuchus? No, that is a max level Alpha Arcology Deinosuchus. I have been wanting to fight one of those for a while. Bet I could take it on pretty well on this guy with the speed and all that I have. Oh my goodness, look at that bottom jaw, dude. Look at that thing. That thing is a monster. Freaking Godzilla over here. Ugh, excuse me, let's fight that. Oh my goodness, you're a thick boy. Oh yeah. Hit him with the bone break. Look how much damage he's taking for moving. Ooh, run away. Oh my goodness. 100,000 health doesn't matter when you're taking over 3,000 damage for moving for 10 seconds. Oh, don't get hit by his. Who knows how hard that bite will hit. It's like getting hit by an alpha gigabyte. Yeah, no. Yeah, hell no. Ooh, you do 109 damage even with all this armor on. Oh, please don't tell me I'm stuck. Oh, no, I am. Come on. Why did you walk inside me? Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't think he hit me that hard. Oh, it was 600 damage he hit me for. Whew. Oh, we did it. Okay, wow, that was a max level one. I have never killed one of those before. I've never fought one either. They're scary, very intimidating. Alright, let's see. Alpha Deinosuchus skin. Looks like a tooth. Give me that. Drop all that. Not the most impressive loot, but still pretty freaking good. 43 levels. Look at that. How do I want to put that in? I mean, let's put like 5 into the weight. There you go. You got like 1,000 weight now. 5 in the stamina, just in case. I mean, I don't know. Do these guys even drain stamina for running? Let's see. No? Let me see. Let's use extended hood. Oh! Okay, so these guys are kind of like iguanodons, where they don't drain stamina for running. So they can run forever. They only drain stamina when fighting. So only their abilities drain it. So like bite, triple bite, and... But does that mean it recovers? It recovers while running. So that means you could sit there and bite, and bite, and bite. Oh, wow. It drains 5 stamina per bite. And it drains, I don't know, it went from 95 to 30 stam. Alright. Yeah, so that's cool. I did not need to put levels into that. Okay. I mean, we took a decent bit of damage, but alright. Get an army of these guys with these saddles on, and they could actually be really dangerous. Alright, let's get that up to, like, 15, maybe? No, let's get that up to 20 levels into health, and then we'll pump the last 16 into melee. There we go. This guy's tough. We got ourselves a speedy guy. Oh, and you can shoot off the back of these guys, too, by the way. That's cool. These guys got a lot going for them. They're fast. They do some decent damage. They don't drain stamina when running. You can get a lot of armor on them, so you can make them actually surprisingly tanky. And they can run for a long time, and they're just cool. Alright, well, if y'all enjoyed this episode of my very first survival series, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got any name suggestions for one of these basically upgraded allos, I believe their name is pronounced Antrodemus, Ant and then Ro, like O-R. No, not O-R. R. It would be R-O. It'd be the opposite of what I said. But yeah. If you enjoyed watching me tame Antrodemus and killing some alphas, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any name suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.